The Finke Desert Race Committee and club members congratulate and thank all our sponsors for getting on board Australia's ultimate off-road race. Not only is it the premier off-road event in the country, it's pulled together by a voluntary committee with enormous community support. It is the generosity of sponsors that keeps costs down and assists us to promote it far and wide.
The Finke Desert Race Committee acknowledges our amazing sponsor, The Lot by Tatts. Tatts have invested well over $1 million in sponsorship since 2000, and together we have forged a strong sporting partnership. Their generosity has allowed Finke to grow to what you see today.
The one thing that the Tatts Finke Desert Race has maintained since it started in 1976 is that it allows anyone to enter. Whether you are the best in the country or just in it for the fun, all competitors strive to achieve a finish. It is with the help of our platinum sponsors that anyone can have a go. We acknowledge the following: Northern Territory Government, TAB, Lassiter's Hotel Casino, Alice Springs Town Council, Imparja Television, Lion, Method Race Wheels.
The Finke Desert Race Committee would like to show great appreciation for our gold sponsors who provide key services and expertise to support the running of the event. Exact Contracting, Ram Hire, Chubb Fire and Safety, Adbri, Morton Brothers Contracting, Thrifty Car Rental, APJ Concrete.
With a race of epic proportions, it is the smaller sponsor that gets targeted by competitors hoping to ease their entry burden. A proportion of these also support the event, and we are grateful for their contribution. The club now asks that you support those who support the event. Think of that the next time you are ready to make a purchase. Alice Equipment Hire, Alice Plaza Shopping Centre, Desert Technologies Proprietary Limited, Asprint, National Australia Bank, Centre Pest Management, Red Centre Technology Partners, Northern Territory Correctional Services, Alice Springs Toyota.
The McDonald's Alice Springs Finke ambassadors are unlike many other promotional modelling positions around the country, selecting real women who have both a passion and interest in motorsport, but also have an interest in volunteering their time to a community event. They become part of the Finke family and are widely recognised. We thank each girl for their contributions as volunteers.
Yourselves for getting out there and doing Finke. What a race. Also want to let you all know, down the back there are seats in the front if you'd like to take a seat. Otherwise, just enjoy it from back there, that's fine. A big hello to all of you watching on the live stream as well. We hope you've enjoyed all the coverage. How about we give a big round of applause to the production team for making sure you know what's going on at Finke from home. Before we kick off the formalities today, I would like to acknowledge and pay my respects to the elders, past and present, from the Arunda people here in Alice Springs. A little bit of housekeeping for you. No smoking within the building, folks. Courtyard outside to my left has heaters and audio coverage. Toilets are located behind me in the hallway. In case of emergency, there are exit signs up there for you to follow. The Ellery room next door contains the bar, the cafe and live feed, so you won't miss a thing. Family can tune in online via YouTube, as I just mentioned, that live stream. Please note the staircase to my left for access to the stage. my left over here. After receiving your trophy, please head to my right of the stage for the winner's photo in front of our amazing Finke Desert Race media wall there. And please, folks, we have plenty of amazing prizes to give away today if we can keep speeches just for our first place winners. Thank you. Any queries should be directed to our officials, also my right hand side of stage at the round table, and there's also some from the committee just over there as well. A huge welcome again to all of our sponsors, competitors, volunteers, race officials from Motorsport and Motorcycling Australia, life members, spectators who have helped us get there and back for the past 49 years. We're here. How about another round of applause for everyone I just mentioned, the volunteers, the heart and soul of Finke, our committee members, Anthony Yoffa, President, Kelsey Branford, Vice President, Leanne Southam, Treasurer, Emma Williams, Secretary, Glenn Auric, Josh Clark, Kate Warden, Tracy Meekings, the Administration Manager, Amy Marr, Part-Time Administration Officer. Thank you. A big fat thanks to the committee. Don't they do such a good job? Our event naming rights sponsor, The Lot by Tatts. Committee would like to thank Hans de Koning, Liz McPherson, Callum Vilhill, Anna Howard and Emma Murphy, who have been at the track and down to Finke, and we're thrilled to have them here. This is their 26th year sponsoring this race, a historic occasion. That's huge. Hans, Liz, Callum, Anna and Emma, thank you for being here and of course being part of the Finke family. We thank you so much for your continued support over the years. Tonight's sponsor, TAB or TAB. We have been extremely lucky to have TAB support presentation night for the 6th year in a row. Unfortunately, TAB was not able to be here with us this weekend, but we wanted to congratulate all volunteers and competitors for a fantastic weekend. The Finke Desert Race Committee would like to ask the Finke family to support the people and, of course, the businesses that help support our great race and make it what it is today. Our platinum sponsors, Northern Territory Government, Lassiter's Crown Plaza, Alice Springs Town Council, Impaja Television, Forex, TAB, and Method Race Wheels. Our gold sponsors. The Finke Desert Race Committee would like to show great appreciation for our gold sponsors who provide key services and expertise to support the running of the event. RAM Remote Area Machinery Hire, Chubb, Exact Contracting, Adbury, Morton Bros Contracting, APJ Concrete, and Thrifty Car Rental. Our silver sponsors, Alice Equipment Hire, Asprint, Desert Tech, Alice Plaza Shopping Centre, NAB, Alice Springs Toyota, and our True Blue sponsors that you've seen on the screen, I'm sure, Red Centre Technology Partners, Alice Springs Correctional Services, Centre Pest Management. Now, of course, you would have seen them over the weekend. Brilliant, brilliant ladies, the 2025 McDonald's Alice Springs Finke Ambassadors. Thank you to the 2025 Finke Ambassadors for helping out with tonight's proceedings. Jessica Butcher, Georgie Blaine, Carly Britton, Renee Field and Jess Saunders. Can we give them a round of applause, please? They've been brilliant. The Finke Ambassadors are unlike many other promotional modelling positions around the country. This is really important to note. Selecting real women who have both a passion and interest in motorsport, but also have an interest in volunteering their time to a community event. That's right, they are also volunteers. They become part of the Finke family and are widely recognised. These women all bring a wealth of knowledge, experience and passion to the event and broadcast the race to a wider audience as well. A big thanks to McDonald's Alice Springs for their amazing support. We look forward to many more years of partnership. We also like to thank our sponsors for the ambassadors, Revive Skin Clinic, 520 Hair by Shelby, by Carly Photography, Pit Viper Sunglasses and Harvey Norman Alice Springs. Our ambassadors will be assisting us this evening with the presentations of class and outright winners. Thanks so much, ladies. All right, friends, without further ado, I would like to bring to the stage, he's been El Presidente for over 20 years. Let's bring up the man, Anthony Yoffa.
Thanks, Amanda. How good's Amanda? Amanda Jarrett. She's a Territorian. We brought her down from Darwin. It's great to have her working with Keziah Dawn this weekend. First time. She'll definitely be back next year. Can you please give her a round of applause? For all you mob standing up the back, there's oodles of seats up the front here. I called everyone up at Bike Prologue Race Day 1 briefing, so you can all come forward. Thank you for all coming. I said that at the bike briefing on Race Day 1, how much of a thrill it was for me and for the committee to have you all here. You know, we're on the precipice of the 50th anniversary Tatts Finke Desert Race. So this year, you know, we're at risk of you all holding off until next year. But we've had good numbers. Bike numbers have actually increased by 70 over last year. So that's really good. And car numbers are pretty steady. So that's a great result for us. Firstly, I'd like to continue on the theme of Amanda. I'd like to thank The Lot by Tatts NT, who have been around as long as I have, which is a long time, 26 years, and they have committed through to next year as well. So we're really indebted to them to have been part of this event for such a long time. They started back in 2000, carried through in COVID. They actually paid as a sponsor during COVID when we didn't run the race. And then with all the difficulties of 2021, they have stayed with us. So I'm eternally grateful for the Tatts, and the people that come over from head office are great people. So I'd like, if you wouldn't mind, if you could acknowledge them. To all our volunteers, you riders are champions, so are our volunteers. There were 320 of them this weekend, significant number of them down the track at checkpoints, at sweeps, at fuel stops, as spectator marshals, as bushfire NT volunteers, with the Alice Springs Volunteer Bushfire Brigade, and roving spectator marshals. They are the ones that sort of stitch the whole event together, and without them, A, it wouldn't be affordable, and B, it wouldn't happen. So my thanks to those 320 odd volunteers. And each year, there'll be a video presentation shortly, but each year we award, it's been a long, tiring 3 months, we award a Finke Hero Award, which you'll see shortly, and I had the pleasure of visiting Bunduma Checkpoint to present that award, and we'll see a presentation of that shortly because most of you would not have seen that. It was to a volunteer that was 136 k's down the track. To the St John Ambulance personnel, I have worked very closely with them since I was a competitor back in 1996. I've been very fortunate that I haven't been collected by them, but they are just great people. There is a mix of professional paid staff and volunteer staff at each checkpoint, at the start finish at both ends, and they just do a great job. They have an intensive care paramedics in the air in our helicopters. They have paramedics at every checkpoint. They have roving teams. We have really good coverage, but it's because of them that we get everybody back. Now, some people might have a mishap. It's St John Ambulance that ensure they get the help they need and, if necessary, get to hospital. So they're a key part of us, and they have been a partner for a very long time. To our sponsors and supporters who continue to stay with us, we've been around for a long time. It's costly to be a sponsor and a supporter, and yet people keep doing it, and we're grateful for that. I can't tell you whether they receive a return from that, but they keep supporting it. To the Northern Territory Government, through the Northern Territory Major Events Company, we appreciate the funding and logistical support that they give us. There are significant costs in putting this event on. We have costs that are approaching $2 million for this event. NT Major Events sponsor a part of that, as well as providing fleet vehicles for our support and IT support. We couldn't do that certainly without the funding. I'd also like to acknowledge the Motorsport Australia and Motorcycling Australia officials that we've had here over the weekend, almost all of them from interstate. I know sometimes it's tough with officials and sometimes, there are rules to be adhered to and there are people that need to enforce them, but all of those people were volunteers as well, so it was great having them here as well. Interestingly, the Northern Territory Government undertook an independent economic analysis after last year's event and found that despite numbers that were on a bit of a slide in anticipation, that there was a net $12 million financial contribution into Central Australia as a result of the desert race. And you people are part of giving opportunities to people here in Central Australia. I've got to tell you tonight, now that everyone's back, there's a huge weight off our collective shoulders, that everyone's accounted for. It's incredibly difficult managing up to 15,000 spectators. You people are easy to manage. You are competitors, you are crews, you are family, you understand motorsport. We have thousands of people out there, a lot from Alice Springs, that have their one great event each year and they love it. They have a reasonable idea of where to stay, how far back, but it's the thousands of visitors that come from out of Alice that perhaps aren't aware of what an outside of a corner is, or for some reason have difficulty measuring out 30 metres. So with all the volunteers that we had across the weekend, including police that assisted, we were able to make sure that there was that everyone was safe. Every spectator was safe across the weekend. Please, for those standing around the wall, there are seats up here. You can move forward at any time. As I said at the bike briefing on race day one, and I was in the building when the cars had their briefing, but we had a fair bit going on at that stage, that I was looking forward to seeing everybody back here tonight. Well, everyone is accounted for. There are some people that are in hospital, but there's no one still out on the track. There's no sweep still out on the track. The checkpoint people that are still out there choose to stay out to avoid the traffic. So we've accounted for everybody, which is a big relief for all of us. To my fellow committee who have been mentioned, but I'll mention them, Kelsey Branford, Vice President of the club. Kelsey joined the committee, I think, as an 18-year-old, the year I got voted in as president, and she has been with me ever since. Leanne Southam, our treasurer. We have a really robust financial system now, thanks to a business banker. Our audits sail through. To Glenn Orrick, many of you will know Glenn. Glenn's been our track manager for many, many years, and he's got the grader. He prepares the track. He pushes the sides out, cuts the trees down, cleans up the campground down at the Finke end, and he has been with us for an infinitely long time. Glenn was unwell last year and missed the event, but he was back this year at the Finke end, and he was super excited. Emma Williams, who's our secretary, Josh Clark, Kate Warden, and our two admin staff, Tracy Meekings, who's a gun, and Amy Marr, who's just a champion. Amy comes in as a part-timer and helps us out. There's such a great bunch of people. If you could just acknowledge them like I do, thank you. Now, tonight's presentation is being brought to you by TAB, one of our sponsors, and if those of you that have family and friends at home that are wanting to tune in, they can watch the live stream through our website. I do have some exciting news tonight to announce about the 50th anniversary event next year. So there's been a lot of chatter about how many people might come, how many competitors might be here, will I get in, won't I? In terms of planning for an event with a significant number of people coming to town, we really have no idea. So from midday tomorrow, we are opening expressions of interest for both the bike and car section. for next year's event. Now, it doesn't cut off, there's no panic. Don't enter now. That's to give us a guide as to how many people want to enter. And from there, we can determine capacity limits with both Motorsport Australia and Motorcycling Australia. And then full entries will open likely later in the year. So at midday tomorrow, you'll see it go live, expression of interest for a minimum payment. For those bike riders that competed this year, you don't need to do that. You have already pre-qualified for next year. But for anyone else that's watching out there on the web or that's here this year that thinks they might like a ride next year, or any of the auto competitors, either online or here, you can lodge an expression of interest online from noon tomorrow. So that's some pretty good news. That will give us an idea of how many people are coming. We've had 1,000 competitors here before. Most of them bring 8 or so family or crew. So that means all of a sudden there's 8,000 people in town, which is just fabulous for the town. But for us to plan around how we might structure next year, given that it's a significant event, we will open those expressions of interest tomorrow at midday. And with that being said, it's now time for presentation night to get underway, and we're just going to have a short video presentation. Our Volunteer of the Year award that we present each year to one of the 340 or 350 people that make this event such a great event that it is. And as you've heard, there are already a few down here. There's another person from here, and that's Ray Blom.
Oh, really?
Now, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks very much, Off.
Now, from what I know about Ray, you started off helping
AG.
Alan Page on the recovery trailer.
Yeah.
And I was a competitor back in the 90s, and when you broke down between Alice and Fink, and then Fink back to Alice, Alan and Ray would pick you up, and they drove along the racetrack with a long trailer, and they picked people's bikes up, and that was a long trip back.
It was.
On the Mondays, getting in early on Tuesday morning.
And missing out on dinner at Fink, because we were quite late there.
Missed out on, they'd refuel here food-wise and then get back in early on Tuesday morning with all those broken down bikes. And then, since then, you've been down here for 20-odd years.
Yeah.
Tell me about, what's it like being down here with this family?
Mate, it's family. You know, it's a good bunch of people all the time. You know, you meet new faces with the ambos and that. Yeah, it's just a great atmosphere. You know, and later on, helping out, you know, refueling helicopters. So, yeah, great experience.
Oh, that's great. So for those that aren't aware, Bundooma is about the 136 kilometre mark on the 223 kilometre track. The team that's been here has been here for many generations. There are lots of other friends, followers, and of course the John Ambulance team. But I need to give you an award this year. So this is the Fink Hero Award, which is to you. So that's in recognition of a significant contribution to the Tatts Finke Desert Race over many years.
Yeah.
You joined pretty esteemed company.
Yeah.
But you are part of that.
Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful.
And we also have the Perpetual Shield, which your name has already
now
been engraved
emblazoned on there.
Yeah, 2025. So thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm really pleased I got the opportunity to come down here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, it's just making an annual pilgrimage now. I've left Alice Springs, so I'm coming up from Gawler. And yeah, I always look forward to doing the trip again.
That's great. We
Helping
hope
out.
we hope you keep coming. We hope you
Yeah.
enjoy it.
No, we do.
Thank you very much. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Good on you. Thank you.
There you go, a very well-deserved Fink hero. How about we put our hands together for him? What a legend. It is now time for the presentation of side-by-side sport class winners.
Side-by-Side Pro, an off-road recreational vehicle with an engine of capacity not exceeding 2050cc, including the relevant multiplication factor or factors if supercharged or turbocharged.
Sorry, that is of course our presentation of side-by-side pro winners. In third place is the team of Greg and Lachlan Campbell in number 651. Greg and Lachlan Campbell, make your way up here, please. In their Maverick R-Can-M from Annangrove, New South Wales, their total time was 4 hours, 21 minutes and 24 seconds. Huge congratulations to them. As soon as you come up and grab your trophy, make sure you make your way on over to the media wall to get a big happy snap. Well done, guys. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you, guys. You can get a photo over at our media wall now. In second place is the team of Jeff McNiven and Jake Nicholson in number 604. Jeff McNiven and Jake Nicholson in their Maverick R-Can-M from Arundel, Queensland, with a total time of 4 hours, 14 minutes and 37 seconds. Well done. It's such a great full circle moment when I remember chatting to these guys at Scrutineering, and then seeing them on the stage on the final night is just so cool. Good on you guys. Head on over to the media wall for a photo. Thank you. In first place is the team of Kane Jones and Jeremy Kempson in number 657. These guys were, of course, in that Polaris Pro R from Bega, New South Wales, in a total time of 4 hours, 11 minutes and 39 seconds. Let's give them another round of applause as they make their way up here. Everyone's a little sore, so they're making their way up nice and slow. No, we love it. Congratulations, guys, in first place. Well done.
Thanks heaps to the Tatts Finke Desert Race Committee. Amazing event, incredibly tough track this year. Jeremy next to me here, amazing. I couldn't thank the man enough. Wife and family at home, the team sitting down there, thank you very much. DFI helped us out hugely throughout this event. Eagle Power Sports, JB Race Services, JMW Engineering, BN Motorsport, and that's it. Thanks heaps, guys.
Okay, they are our side-by-side pro winners. Next up is, we're the first of the bike classes, it's the Class 9 bikes.
Class 9, Women's Class.
Class 9 bikes. This is our women's class that we announced several years ago. It was really popular. It was time that we introduced a dedicated women's class after so many years. And this year, great competition again. We had good numbers and we had some really good results. So in third place, from the Northern Territory, who finished 14th last year, she's come up to third place. From Alice Springs, in 6 hours and 43 minutes, is Bronnie Chapman. In second place, this is another good news story. This person finished 7th in 2024 and they've come up to second place in a time of 6 hours 24 minutes from Nuriutpa in South Australia, Chloe Barton. They're on their way. Getting the hang on at the side here. And our champion in Class 9.
Can you see?
This is pretty cool.
I'm on pause. How about I unpause it? She's in hospital right now. So I'm not Bronnie. How do I unpause it?
She's on speaker. Oh, yeah.
But you can't see. Oh my goodness, there's so many people up here.
Is she watching on the live stream?
Okay.
It'll be recorded. She'll be able to watch it back.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is what I'm putting. Wait, look, I put your shirt on. Our shirt on. Oh, hang on. Let me bring you back.
I think our champion is waiting in the wings here. I can't see her, but I know she's out here.
Sorry.
Our champion in the women's class, if you could start walking so I can see you. Here she comes. This is our champion in the women's class. I had the pleasure of interviewing her last year, our women's champion in 2025, in 5 hours and 13 minutes. She's a gun. Bike 999 from Kyalla in Victoria. It's Maddie Healy. Are you chatting amongst yourselves? Maddie, come and say a few words.
Oh, wow, thank you. The track was gnarly out there, but I enjoyed every moment. I just want to thank all you guys for supporting me. That's what gets me here. I'd just like to say a massive thank you to my family, my mum and dad, all your hard work and dedication. This win is as much as yours as it is mine. My brother Levi Healy, you'll never go unnoticed. All your hard work for getting me products, parts, whenever I need it. It's incredible. My partner and his family for coming all the way up here. Thank you. He came in the line just behind me and he rode incredible for his first race ever, so that was pretty cool to experience that. Bournemore, Osplay, Redders Outback, Fox Australia, TuneTech Suspension, VIPT Lifestyle, KDM Australia, Motorex, Norvec, Quicklift, SimDig, Prime Design, he absolutely nailed my steer kit, and as well as TuneTech nailing me a bike. ESD, Jersey Prints, Pump and Power, and to all my Fuel Stop crew, Lockie, Josh, Angus, Lily, Tim, Jared and Cindy, and to the next door neighbours for helping out when it got close. You guys are what made it. Like crew over there. Look, it makes a massive team out there, and everyone helps, so thank you.
Okay, don't go away, Maddie. I'll give you that. I'll talk here. What was the difference between this year and last year?
Look, track number 1, wild. But I was a lot fitter. I've had a shoulder reconstruction in the meantime. But yeah, just team. I got to pre-run. That was a big win. But yeah.
You were super excited last year. I spoke to you, and so was the family, obviously. Did you come back with some expectation this year, or did everyone else have an expectation of you?
Oh, look, I don't think there was much of an expectation. This race is as gnarly as it is, and, you know, just to get there and back was the main goal, and then I just really wanted to go well in the boys, just to outright that. And to obviously go back-to-back was my main goal, but, you know, anything can happen out there, so I'm rapt to be back up here, and, yeah.
That's fabulous. What about next year?
I'll be back.
You'll be back?
Yeah. Try
Good.
and make it 3.
Will you get up to do any pre-running ahead of next year, do you think?
Yeah, so we've already been talking about it already, so try and make a few more changes and then probably come up here a couple more times. I love it up here, so yeah.
And what others are you racing? I know you raced Hattah last year, which didn't work out for you, but
No.
what's on the plan this year?
Yeah, so Hattah Desert Race is in 4 weeks, I believe. I've got a state title this weekend. So, quick change. And then I got 2 nationals of the MX coming up, and I'm racing the MXGP in Darwin at the end of the year, so I'm very excited for that.
Oh, fantastic. All right, will you please congratulate our champion and 2nd and 3rd place of our women's class. Thank you, well done. Come this way. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Can I just hold this for a sec?
Of course.
Bronny's not here right now, but because she's in hospital, but she just wants to let everyone know that she rode from 120-ish K to Finke and then back today with a broken hip/femur in 2 places. So yeah, she definitely deserves it. Yeah, just fucking send it. Woo!
Thank you. That's a great story. And she was watching, I could see her. Okay, it's time for Amanda to come back.
Legends. Well done, ladies. Very well done. All right, our next presentation is the side-by-side sport class winners.
Side-by-side sport. An off-road recreational vehicle with a naturally aspirated engine of capacity not exceeding 1200 cc.
And in first place, your winners, is the team of Ross Newman and Gary Taylor in number 6681. Congratulations. The side-by-side sport class winners in their Yamaha YXZ 1000R from Slade Vale, Queensland, in a total time of 6 hours, 57 minutes and 42 seconds. Let's give them another round of applause as they make their way to the stage. Here they are.
Thanks to the Finke crew for a fantastic race, to my support crew over there, and to my buffhead navigator. We had a great time.
Okay, next up we have Class 8 bikes.
Class 8. Veterans 55 years and over.
So these are the sort of the legends of the older age group. These the entrants in this class. Over 55, it's open-ended. We've had 70-year-old competitors compete before. So in this case, we have 3 worthy podium finishes in the Veterans, Class 8. In 3rd place, the times are pretty good too. In 3rd place, in a time of 6 hours and 4 minutes. He came back in under 3 hours. 6 hours and 4 minutes. From Mount Louisa in Queensland, bike 863, Brad Nichols. Good on you, Brad. In second place in the vets, in a time of 5 hours and 56 minutes, from Alice Springs. This fella is a former top 20 rider. In a time of 5 hours and 56, bike number 866, William Willis. Next year, that's what they all say, next year. And our Class 8 champion for 2025, in a time of 5 hours and 43 minutes. He had a 13-minute lead from, I'm not even sure where he's from. He can tell you, from South Australia. It's bike 895, Grant Pryor. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Grant, congratulations. Well done. Yeah, which one would you like?
That one?
Yep.
Oh, that one. Thanks, Anthony. Just like to thank the Finke committee and all the volunteers that make this happen, because I know it's pretty hard. And it's probably getting harder and harder with insurance and stuff like that to get everyone out here. I'd just like to thank Chris Sanchez for coming up here and helping out, doing all the cooking. Riding partner Andy Nicholson hasn't let me down in 20 years. Pull up at his driveway every second Sunday. He's always there. I'd like to thank Al Nicol for giving us somewhere to stay up here. He's got access to his workshop, his shed. He's been fantastic, and well done to the Finke Desert Race for making this happen. I've been doing it 20 years now, so this is my 14th one. It's taken that long to get a first position. It would have been a lot cheaper if I'd done it in the first couple of years, but that's how it is. And look forward to next year, the 50th. Thank you.
Hopefully we got a 65 and over in a couple of years. Eh?
Hopefully we have a 65-year and over class in a few years was the question. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, Amanda's back up here next.
Well done, well done. All right, how about we just take a moment and have a look at the screens for some highlights over the weekend. Tell me, how many Finks have you done now?
This is our second. We did 2023.
We've come here 2 straight years in a row. It's won its class both times, and we're hoping for a third time this year.
I don't have a game plan. I'd like to be a little bit better than last year. Last year was pretty horrible, so we'll see how it goes.
Probably nervous at the start, but should be exciting.
I haven't really had as much time to train this year, and the track's really rough this year.
Yeah, the rain's changed the track so much over the last week and a half, so we'll just have to be smart.
We did well here last year. We got second with Billy Geddes. We know the track. Hopefully we have a good safe trip down and race hard back and get it done.
All the competitors, you just hope everyone stays safe and have a lot of fun. Hope everyone comes home in one bit and can tell some stories.
We love coming up every year. We had a friend race 3 years ago and we love coming up.
Yeah, no, Fink's fantastic. It's very much a sprint race.
It makes the town really busy. We love it. We look forward to it every year.
So good. What a weekend. All right, we're going to head straight into our presentation of production four-wheel drive class winners.
Production four-wheel drive. Production four-wheel drive where the engine capacity shall not exceed 7,000cc for naturally aspirated engines, 6,000cc for supercharged petrol engines inclusive of any supercharging, rotary multiplication factors, or 7,200cc for diesel engines inclusive of any supercharging multiplication factors.
Two teams completed this year's race in the production class. In second place is the team of Jeff Pickering and Dylan Watson in number 702. Well done. Of course, they were in their Ford Ranger Raptor from Townsville, Queensland, with a total time of 6 hours, 49 minutes, and 40 seconds. Let's give them another round of applause as they... Oh, here he is. Well done. By over an hour... I'll get you to just stand there, please, if I can. Thank you. By over an hour in a three-peat performance. In first place is the team of American Off-Road Hall of Famer Brad and Adam Lovell in number 773. They're in their Ford Performance Racing Ranger from Colorado in the States in a total time of 5 hours, 39 minutes and 33 seconds. Come on over for... Hey? Okay. Come on over for a chat.
Well, I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to be up here again. This is our third year racing Fink, and we certainly have been studying Mr. Pickering's times. We came this year to break the record in the Ranger Raptor, and we were happy to get it done. We got it done in 5 hours, 39 minutes and change. That takes the record by about 8 minutes, and it wasn't easy. There's a lot of whips out there, and there's a lot of them to smash, but we've had a great team with Ford Australia. Ford Australia is celebrating 100 years, and Ford has always been passionate to my family. My first vehicle is a Ford Ranger. My son's first vehicle was a Ford Ranger, and it's an absolute pleasure to be down here. And this team has been a great conglomeration between the U.S. and Australia, so great pleasure to be down here, and can't be thankful enough for this award.
You must be so stoked. Can I just ask you guys, sorry, we'll let you have a chat, but I just wanted to ask you, what did you do different this year that got you that record, you think?
Well, we really worked hard on our pace times, and in pre-running we had a bone stock Ranger. We did have a little bit of a hot valve tune in the shocks, I'll admit, but we worked that vehicle up and down the track and really set our pace times between the different points, and that helped us on race day.
And tell me, do you have anyone from Colorado watching right now, you think?
We've had a whole group there. We've been running a live camera in our car, and well, we haven't had it out for public. The whole family has been watching back, and our team in the U.S. We do a lot of racing in the U.S.,
with Ranger Raptor, and our next race actually is Vegas to Reno there in August. So yeah, it's a great international team, and Ford is very serious about having a global off-road dominance, and look, we're proving it down here.
When you go to Vegas, can you talk about this little desert race in Australia called Fink?
Well, it's not that small, to be honest with you. Some of the highlights coming out of here are amazing, and we've been watching, Toby Price is over there racing the Baja 500, so we've been watching that over here in our pit, and they're all watching what we're doing in Fink here in Mexico and the U.S., so very happy to be here.
Well done. Would you like to say anything as well?
Yeah, I mean, just what an honor to be able to come over to Australia here from the United States and just see the different types of terrain. You know, we've raced down in Baja and across the U.S., and it's just so amazing to be able to drive a different terrain and just see it all, and it's just truly amazing.
Well done, guys. Okay. Well done. Thank you. Get a photo over here in the middle. Okay, have you got that photo yet? Yeah. Excellent. Well done. Absolutely amazing work, guys. Very well deserved. As soon as you get that pic, make sure you head on over to the media wall for another brilliant photo. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to hand it back to the President. Yoffa, over to you.
Thanks, Amanda. What a great speech. For those that are watching on the stream, thanks to Tab, Brad talked about the highlights that come out of this event that are seen around the world. We saw a beauty today down just out of Fink, end to end multiple times. I think it went over 8 times. That'll go around the world. Exciting vision, spectacular stuff, and it's fabulous to have a team out from the States who will be back again next year. Okay, next up is, whereabouts am I? It is Class 7, sorry. I need my assistant to help me. Class 7 bike.
Class 7, seniors 45 to 54 years.
I should say I'm Amanda's assistant, definitely. And it was lovely to see Jeff Pickering here. We've seen Jeff here for many, many years. He's been a multiple Australian off-road champion. He's been in the Mitsubishi for so long, and he was in the Ford this year. Jeff, it was lovely to see you here, back again. Great to have him here. All right, Class 7 bikes, 45 to 54. They thrash out some pretty quick times in this class. In third place, a time of 5 hours and 16 minutes from Cessnock in New South Wales, bike 754, Jason Gunther. Second place in Class 7, just 3 minutes quicker, 5 hours 13. From Darwin in the Northern Territory, bike 799, Alan Henderson. The gun from Gun, Alan Henderson. I just made that up. And our Class 7 champion, he knows who he is. So while he slowly makes his way up here, I'll tell you there are still hundreds of seats up the front here. Our champion in Class 7 for 2025 in a shade over 5 hours from Roma in Queensland, bike 732, Kenneth Hicks. Hicksy. Come over and say a few words. Can I call you Hicksy?
Yeah. Just like to thank the Fink committee and all the volunteers. Massive job. My wife and kids Thank you, the Hall family and all the crew out there for their hospitality. Beavis, Clarkey and 40 for the first fuel stop, and Steve Turner and his crew for the second, the guys down the other end, and all guys that I pre-run with for all their motivation. Thank you. Rick.
Good on you, Hicksy. And there are our podium finishes for Class 7 for 2025. Thank you very much. Don't run away, Hicksy. This way.
Thank you. I fell off on the finish line.
Thanks again, mate. Pardon? Oh, we're out the shed there, yeah.
So we've finished with Class 7 bikes. Now it's time for the extreme four-wheel drive class.
Extreme four-wheel drive, highly modified four-wheel drive vehicles. The engine is free except for the engine capacity shall not exceed 7,000cc for naturally aspirated petrol engines, 6,000cc for supercharged petrol engines, inclusive of any supercharging rotary multiplication factors, or 7,200cc for diesel engines, inclusive of any supercharging multiplication factors.
The class of this year's Kings of the Desert. In third place is the team of Daniel McKenzie and Brent Comiskey and Corey Cooper in number 834 in their Brenthal Trophy truck from Stapleton, Queensland in a time of 4 hours, 13 minutes and 46 seconds. Let's give them a round of applause. Well done. In second place is multiple car King of the Desert Hayden Bentley and co-driver Viv Coe in number 818. Congratulations. They were in their Racer Trophy truck VR38 from Port Pirie, South Australia, with a total time of 3 hours, 57 minutes and 47 seconds. Well done. And in first place, and taking the class win in a blistering pace, is this year's Kings of the Desert, Travis Robinson and Paul Curry in number 813. Well done, legends, in their Mason all-wheel drive trophy truck that is a week and a half old from Inaloo in a total time of 3 hours, 24 minutes and 35 seconds. He's just entered the building, has he? Hello, well done, mate. Let's get a spotlight on Trav, please. No, not really. Come on, Trav. Well done. Let's give him another round of applause. Your 2025 Kings of the Desert. Come on up. Let's say some words. Come on up and say some words, Paul.
Yeah, thanks. Probably just like to thank the Finke committee, all the volunteers that put this event on, Kelsey and the gang out there that make it such a great event, Motorsport Australia. Cam, we'll look to your influence to better this sport going forward. But probably just our crew, all the guys and girls down there that put it all together. Everyone knows their part, whether it's downloading 100 bits of data per second, or or replacing CV boots or making sure the salt and pepper's just right on the steak down at the Finke end. Everyone's connected to a common purpose, and that's what makes a great team. So they put 2 cars on the podium this year, and thanks, crew.
Beautiful words. Thanks, Paul. Trav, can you put down your watermelon White Claw for 1 minute? So we just want to have a chat real quick. How was the run? Tell us how the trophy truck did. Obviously, it went great, but walk us through the race.
Oh, the race was good. I haven't really written a speech yet, but yeah, that was good. So.
Good on you. Let's give him another round of applause. A man, a few words. The White Claw is very important right now. Alrighty, let's take a look over the weekend at another highlights reel, guys.
Well, you know, the prologue is obviously really important. Dust is something we always face in off-road racing. The further you get up in the race with faster cars, the faster the dust is moving out of your way. At the finish line as fast as we can.
Yeah, that's it. We'll just quiet for a little bit here, enjoy the sights and sounds.
I would never drop the ball, I know I make it look easy. Yeah. Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic got to say, I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like. Hold up, I shoot my shot, wait, hold up. I'm really about to run this go up. You know it's all net when it go up. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need
1-3 machine out my window as it pops up onto the screen as well. That Dugan's 7-litre absolutely screaming. We see the difference.
Let's see what sort of a time he does as he comes across the line. Travis Robinson, 4:43. Wow.
Just let me relax.
Yes, indeed. It is going to be such a good run for these competitors. Really looking forward to it.
Only get started when it's midnight, keeping it tight. If a nigga wanna go to war, it can get dark, but we stay bright. Coming like a night, it's on sight. If I touch my sleeve, niggas around there wanna disagree when it's clear.
I don't know, prologue's always hard. I've never been that good at it personally, so I always just try and get through this in a decent position and then put in the work sort of down the track.
Work incredibly hard this whole lap. Body positioning, suspension, riding that berm out there. You can see there's plenty of whoops and ruts cut into it by the cars as he pulls a nice little wheelie, almost a bit of a manual over that finish line jump there. And Callum, what a great run.
No, I can never act. Been trying to stack up racks on racks. Yeah.
Another little highlight package, and we'll see more of those through the night. All right, next up we have Class 6 bikes.
Class 6, Masters 35 to 44 years.
Is anyone up the back? Can you hear me right up the back there? Can you wave? If I said there was free entry next year, would you come and sit down the front? Okay, there isn't, but can you come and sit down the front so you can hear me? I hope people are enjoying themselves tonight, making use of the amenities here, food, drinks, good company, and plenty of seats up the front here. And presentation night stream presented to you by the Tatts, by Tab, I beg your pardon. Righto. Class 6 bikes. I used to ride in this one when I was younger. These are really quick, these fellas. Third place in Class 6. They're a spread from all over the country here. Third place, time of 5 hours and 9 minutes from Madingley in Victoria. Bike 650, Kane Macquarie. On your Kano. On a Husky 501. Second place. Yep, 20 minutes quicker, but that's okay. In 4 hours, 39 minutes. on a Kawasaki. From Williston in South Australia, bike 697, Alan Graham. Alan must be up near the front because I can hear all his crew. Here he comes. Got a Kawasaki jacket on. It's the only way I knew. And our champion in Class 6, this guy, he's a bit of a gun. He knows who he is. He knows he's a bit of a gun. 4 hours and 20 minutes. He finished 20th outright last year. He was second in this class. Riding a Sherco from Alice Springs, bike 20, Jimmy Heenan. As he's making his way up here, so can others if they'd like a seat at the front here. I have hundreds of seats up here. Or would you prefer this one?
That's not right. First of all, I'd like to thank my family, Demi, River and Raya, for allowing me to put the time in to race Fink. The Tweak Performance guys for doing all the work behind the scenes on the bike. Oyen Caltex, G Training Health and Fitness, 24/7, Field and Fleet, O'Neill, Bell, Omega Plumbing, Perf Tech, Elite Designs. All the landowners for allowing us to rip it all up, and the Fink committee for doing an awesome job with the event, and all the other guys in Class 6. Thank you.
Don't go away. So don't go away. I want to talk to you. You were second in this class. You take that one. You were second in this class last year. Where are you? You've nailed first place in the class, even though you were 20th outright last year. How was it?
The track was gnarly, and I'm sort of happy that, I don't know, Grabo he's the king of this class, so, yeah. But no, the track was hard.
How many times have you competed in this event?
This is number 9.
And you're getting better and better. Your outright finish, you can tell me, is you've gone from 20th outright to 11th. That's a pretty good run.
Yeah, no, that's a good run. Happy with that. Yeah.
Master of the understatement here. He answers a lot of those queries on the Fink 2025 page with a really dry sort of humour. When people ask fairly inane questions where they could just very easily find it, Jimmy tells them how easy it would have been to find it if they'd searched for it themselves. How often are you out? Pre-running?
Not as much as I used to be. Now I've got a young family and stuff. It's getting harder and harder. I think I did 10 pre-runs this year.
And next year?
I'll be back next year, and I'll probably 10 and that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it. Well, you heard that right here. That's good to see you be back next year because he doesn't have to go far.
No.
Good on you. Thanks, Jimmy, and thanks to all the class winners of Class 6. Righto, now we have Amanda back up here. Sorry, mate.
Thanks, Yoffa, and a huge congratulations to that category, those winners. Our next presentation is for the Super 1650 buggies.
Super 1650. Buggies with engines not exceeding 1650cc.
In a full local sweep of the class, all of our place getters are from right here in Alice Springs. Let's give them a big round of applause for being local legends. In third place is the team of Wayne, Kylie and Jessica Foley in the number 284. Wayne, Kylie and Jess, they were in their Southern Cross Mark III buggy in a total time of 6 hours and 48 minutes and 28 seconds. Well done, crew. The Foleys. Well done. This class is definitely a bit of a family affair for sure. Making their way through the crowd. Let's give them another round of applause. In third place, Team Wayne, Kylie and Jessica Foley. Well done. In second place is the father-daughter team of Wayne and Leah Driver in number 242. They were in their Hornet GDR 26 buggy with a total time of 6 hours, 48 minutes and 28 seconds. Well done, team. And in first place, your winners, is the team of Jerry and Tanya Coop in the number 296. These two were in their Toyota homemade buggy in a total time of 5 hours, 44 minutes and 4 seconds. It's great to see so many of you, but it's jam-packed in here, isn't it? Come on up, give them another round of applause as they make their way on stage. Your winners for the Super 1650 buggies. Come on over and have a chat, you two.
You'll be lucky to get a word out of Jerry.
I'll be lucky to get a word out of him, you reckon?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go on a limb here and say husband and wife.
Yes.
How do you not murder each other?
Easy.
You love it?
Yeah.
You love doing it? How long have you been driving together?
We met 6 years ago through Finke. I've been mixed up with off-road for 50 years, I suppose. Wow. And yeah, so today is our first there and back together, class 2. So yeah, it's been good. My brother built the engine. The local club have been very supportive. We've asked lots of questions, got lots of answers, got lots of advice, and yeah, made it there and back.
Congratulations. What a beautiful story. Fink just brings people together. How romantic. Well done, you two. Congratulations. Head on over here for a quick group photo. Let's give them a big collective round of applause, hey? Well done, the Super 1650 buggy winners, second and third. Well done, guys. You can head on over to the media wall and grab a photo. I'm going to hand back over to Yoffa.
Okay, thank you, Amanda. I think I've lost my place here. So we are now up to the presentation of Class 5 bikes. Anyone need a seat up the back?
Class 5, 251cc to 450cc 4-stroke.
Class 5 bikes. I think we're down to just 85 seats left up the front here from the 100 before, so if you'd like to come and get a seat, you're more than welcome. You are watching the Tatts Finke Desert Race presentation night thanks to TAB Class 5. These times just are getting quicker. All right, in third place in Class 5, a time of 4 hours and 14 minutes from New Gisborne in Victoria, bike number 16, Ray Cole. On you, Coley. Ray's making his way up here all the way from New Gisborne, riding a Yamaha YZ450. This can't seriously be this close. I'll have to speak to Ray when he gets up here. There was only a second between third and second place. Does that sound right? He's nodding. Oh, you weren't overtaken just before the finish line, were you? You were chasing him. Okay. He pedalled that hard that he missed out by 0.9 of a second. Congratulations, though, Coley. Can I call you Coley? Coley from New Gisborne. In second place, 4 hours 14 and 25, 1 second faster on a gas from Fullerton Cove in New South Wales, Levi Stevens. Well done, Levi. All of these riders finished in the top 20 last year. And our champion, who won this class last year in the 251 454 stroke in a time of 4 hours even, from Mildura in Victoria, Brodie Waters. I reckon Brodie's on his way up. Ladies and gentlemen, Brodie Waters.
I'd just like to thank everyone that's been on board to help me this year, from Honda Australia, Bo Robertson, he's been awesome. Just my mechanic Craig, he's worked his butt off over the last month and a half to have my bike, and young Jesse's prepped everything for the team. Yeah, just super grateful for everyone that's helped and supported me along the way. Thank you.
Brodie, before you go, you won the class last year, you've defended it this year, but you did it really tough.
Yeah, I made it hard for myself on the way home today. I had a bit of a get-off, 130 k's out, and yeah, actually just got out of hospital from a fractured vertebrae in my neck, so fly to Brisbane tomorrow and get it checked out.
So before you go away, we didn't think Brodie would make it for presentation night, but he has. He's defended Class 5. Before you had your spill, how was your run down?
It was all going pretty good. I worked out that I wasn't going to catch Corey on the way home for outright, so I just sort of tried to set it into a groove and then just hit a rock and went over the bars, so that was the end of it.
But you got back on?
Yeah, had to get up and keep going. Can't give up that easy.
Do you remember riding back?
Yeah, I remember riding back. Got into not really much of a battle for Campbell to pass me, and then just 80s dust for a little bit, and then settled in and tried to cruise on home.
Oh, well, you made it. You got the class win. Congratulations. You'll be back next year in the 50th?
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm not finished yet.
Good on you, Brodie. Congratulations, Brodie Waters and our Class 5 podium finishers. getting a few photos from people who are sitting up the front. They can take a photo really close because they're sitting up the front in the 85 seats that are left here. Please congratulate our Class 5 podium finishers as they leave the stage. And as they've moved off, so will I. We're going to see a little video highlight.
However, off and racing the Robinson truck. Sounds so good in that cool, crisp air here in Alice Springs this morning. Our first competitor, Travis Robinson and Paul Curry, off in the 813 machine. We'll keep you updated with all the timings. First one to look for is Deep Well. And they set the kill. Could not believe how cool, calm and collected he was after prologue, and was like, yeah, no, she'll be right.
Absolutely, he's a character, Kent Battle, that's for sure.
No, he definitely is.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Bikes on the grids now, though. We are set for action.
10 minutes and counting. We are ready to go.
Definitely a little bit nervous this morning. It always is this, but once we get out on the track, I think things come to us a little bit easier, and yeah, it'll be good.
Oh, we've got the lights up in the top right as well. Fantastic addition.
Off and racing for the 2025 Tatts Finke Desert Race for the bike section. Corey Hammond and Callum Norton out onto the stadium section. Good start for Mitchell Outram, and Brodie Waters is right there on his left hand. Oh, it was close. Off and racing. Good start from the 13 and the 16 bike. It's got to be close in that first little section. Oh, off and racing the 11 and the 15. Going into that first section there. All off the line and raring to go.
Yeah, absolutely. We are pumping these bikes out right now. 5 at a time, 30 seconds. That means, quick math, every minute 10 bikes are released onto the Finke racetrack at the moment. So Ty Salisbury, Terence Conway, and clipped a tree, might have hurt himself that way. That's a real shame.
Still commitment plus here.
Oh. No, that's going down. That's a super 360 right there, that poor bugger. But that just shows how rough that track can be. He will be severely winded right there. Fishball, Rick Hall,
Yep.
7-1-1.
Through Mount Squires, great to see. 590 making their way, so...
Oh, no! Unfortunately, getting a little bit loose off that finish line jump there.
And the 999 of Madison Healy across the line. Yeah, the girls. Very good time there from her. 2 hours, 39 minutes, 25.
Very respectable. How good is that? That is Bo Roberts there. Yep, so sticking around watching the boys as the... Oh, no.
I think that's the same bloke with the P, and he's pretty sore.
Some absolutely awesome footage there from Global Headquarters. Thank you so much for that. Let's head straight into our presentation of Extreme Two-Wheel Drive class winners.
Extreme Two-Wheel Drive. Highly modified two-wheel drive vehicles, including Bahas. The engine is free except for engine capacity shall not exceed 7,000cc for naturally aspirated petrol engines, 6,000cc for supercharged petrol engines, inclusive of any supercharging rotary multiplication factors, or 7,200cc for diesel engines, inclusive of any supercharging multiplication factors.
Yep, with 2 of the 3 class place getters being outright podium getters in this year's race, this is a class of absolute titans. The fastest female on 4 wheels, and many more years ahead for her team. Hannah Bentley and Cooper Johns in number 418. This chick is such a legend. Of course, they're in their Racer Engineering Trophy truck from Port Pirie in South Australia. She let me know that they've actually, how she knows her navvy is that they've both got farms that are next to each other in Port Pirie, both their family farms. It's just such a cool quintessential Aussie story. In a total time of 4 hours, 4 minutes and 1 second. It's pretty damn fast. Let's give them another round of applause. Well done, guys. In an amazing debut, claiming 2nd in class and 3rd outright, is one of the event's youngest car competitors, Boston Morgan Horan and his navigator Will Haddock in the number 489. These boys are in their Geyser Bros trophy truck. Of course, they're all the way from New Zealand. We love that, with a total time of 3 hours, 30 minutes and 6 seconds, and setting the fastest time for day 2. And in first place in class, former Kings of the Desert and this year's runners-up, Bo Robinson and Shane Hutt in the 413 machine. Of course, they're in their Mason Trophy truck from Osborne Park, WA, in a total time of 3 hours, 29 minutes and 14 seconds. Oh, Huddy's flown home, has he? Come on over, Bo, and...
He's left it all to me, you know. Shame, isn't it?
I'd like to say speech first.
Yeah, sure, thanks. No, I'll just be quick about this, but I just want to say congratulations to obviously to Boston, to the boys. They've done a great job. First crack at Fink. You can't get much better than that. But obviously, more importantly, to Hannah and her family and all her team, they've done a great job. And obviously, this is pretty amazing for her. So congratulations, and that's about it. Thank you.
Wouldn't even let me ask him a question. That's all right. Thank you so much, Bo. And we did see you on the video up there a little earlier helping a rider get back on his bike as well. We know Fink's so important to you and you're a man of the people. Let's give him another round of applause. Well done, mate. Alrighty, guys, come on over to the media wall for a big group photo. That would be great. Thank you. All right, yeah, come on over for a photo to the media wall, guys. Thank you. All right, I'm going to hand back over to your president of Fink, Yoffa.
Thank you. Just got some advice from Bo Robinson. If anyone else would like it, they're welcome to come up here and sit at the front, and Bo will tell you all about it, as some of his mates have, the hecklers. A few years back, there was a team from, I can't remember now. No, not Bo Robinson. Simcoe. Anyone remember them? Are they still around? They heckled me all night from right there. They were the most fun. They gave it to me and gave it to everyone, as these blokes are about to. Okay, next up was Bikes Class 4.
Class 4, up to 250cc four-stroke.
So these are the smaller four-strokes. I know this class. I've been in it before. Loved it. Used to ride a trusty XR 250. Great bike. These times are pretty quick on little 250. In third place on a 250 four-stroke in a time of just 4 hours and 30 minutes from Tin Tinder. I'm getting heckled already. From Tin Tinder in Victoria, bike 461, Bjorn Cardenas. In second place, in class 4, he's just 7 minutes quicker, in a time of 4 hours and 23 minutes. From Belhus in WA, bike 481, Jackson Verstegen. And our bike 4 champion, who should be on his way up because you know who he is. Can't see anyone moving. I can see him moving. I can hear the chant, Aussie. Yeah, no, I can't. Our champion in class 4, he finished third in this class last year, and this year he's got the number 1 in a time of 4 hours and 20 minutes from Alice Springs, number 496, Austin Shaw.
First off, couldn't thank my parents enough. They got me here. I put them through hell. So, Mum and Dad, thank you. Yous are the best. The rest of my sponsors, Jamie from Outlandish for doing my mechanics down at Finke, Scope Building, Alice Springs Family Dental, Pedersen's Contracting, Oswald Flooring, KDM Kessler Motorcycles, Choice Suspension, Morton Bros, GNS Transport, Joyner and Habib, TJ Signs, Freight Solutions, Dill Pickle, Archie and Dan for supporting me at Finke, Nikki and Anton, the Robinson family, the Fuel Stops, the Turner family, and Lords of Grogtown. These are the best fuel stops ever. And just the Finke committee, volunteers, Ambos, and Janice Campbell. Thank you.
Now don't go away. You want to talk into that one or into this one? You talking to that one. Just come around here. Third last year. How old are you?
18.
18. You were 17 last year. You finished third in this class. What were you thinking as you came into this year's event? Did you do much pre-running?
Honestly, not really, to be honest. Had a bit of bike problems pre-running. Didn't get to do a pre-run to Finke at all. But just, tried to go through it blind and worked out. So pretty happy with that.
So you were the quickest into Finke just by 6 seconds. So you would have known that your other bloke was right on your hammer.
Yeah, I was definitely stressing a bit, I can't lie.
Were you near each other during the event? Could you see each other?
No, I didn't see Jacko or Bajon on the track, but I definitely knew they were chasing me, so I was stressing a bit.
And what about next year? Do you step up a class? You're still a whippet. Do you stay on a little bike? What do you do next year?
I think I'll go 450 next year, definitely.
450, that's a big step. Well, congratulations. Good luck next year. And now, do people call you, what do they call you?
Just Austin.
Just Austin. Good on you, Austin. You're a champion. Thank you. Thank you. Please congratulate our podium finishers for Class 4 on the little 254 strokes. It's getting some photos taken. Righto, guys. Congratulations again, Class 4. Well done. Well done. Well done. And now we're going to roll straight into Class 3 bikes.
Class 3, up to 250cc two-stroke.
This is a pretty interesting class. So from years gone by, this is where the really young riders started in. Two strokes used to be everything in this event back in the day. Just saw Rick Hall down here. He just told me two strokes still are the go. I reckon Rick Hall started on a two-stroke back in about 1945. How many? 19, yeah, righto. It's really interesting, this class. Okay, enough about that. In a time of our third place winner in Class 3, in a time of just 5 hours and 3 minutes, from Roxby Down in South Australia, bike 399, Brett Ray. Good on you, Brett. Come on up here. He's making his way up here. In second place, you're just 2 minutes ahead. Time of 5 hours and 1 minute. From Currency Creek in South Australia, bike 310, Daniel Watkins. Daniel's making his way. I can see him through the crowd of people sitting up the front here. Now the champion in Class 4, in Class 3, this is a really interesting, for the purists that love a two-stroke, this guy is a weapon. He was 25th outright last year. He completed this year's run in 4 hours and 23 minutes. This year he's 15th outright. Will you please congratulate number 25, Liam Dinage from Redcliffe. Come over here, Liam.
Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, well, thank you, Mum, Dad, the whole family, my missus, everyone else. Probably brought you through more than hell, especially this weekend. The Think Committee, everyone that helps out. It's honestly a great event. Second year competing, so yeah, I'll definitely be back for many more. All my sponsors, my boss from React Services, Neil and Beck, like for them to let me have that few weeks off work to come here. Corey from Stranger Crash Repairs and everyone else. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. So,
don't go away. Tell me how did you do it? How did you finish 15th outright on a two-stroke, on a little one?
Honestly, just swung off it. Just hung on for dear life. Let the bike just do whatever it wanted to and just committed.
Went down in 2 hours and 14, came back in 2 hours and 9, 4:23. You happy with your time? You obviously are.
Yeah, like obviously everyone says it could have been better. You have your dramas. Lost me dampener at 20 k's out of Finke on the way home. So yeah, thank you to Scotty from DBS for having me bike dialed as to let it float underneath me and make it home safely.
So obviously coming from Redcliffe, so I imagine you're riding at Hatter?
Yeah, I'll be back on the 250 at Hatter. I won last year on the 250, so try and back that up and
see what we can do this year. Hopefully get the bike up high in the overall as well. That'd be great.
Fantastic. Coming back next year?
Yeah, I'll be back next year.
He'll be back next year with the number 15 plate. Please congratulate Liam Dinage. Well done, Liam.
Thank you.
And the rest of our podium finishers for Class 3 two-stroke. Oh, sorry, do you want a group photo? Beg your pardon. Well done, fellas. Get a group photo down here in front of the TAB sign. TAB are our sponsor tonight for presentation night, as they have been for quite a number of years. So that was Class 3 presentation. I'll get back to where I should be. We are now up to... I'm handing back to Amanda.
Thanks so much, Anthony Yoffa, the president of Finke, and a big congratulations, of course, to the winners just then in that category. Now we've got the presentation of Sportslight class winners.
Sportslight. Buggy or extreme two-wheel drive vehicles with production car-based petrol engines with engine capacity for naturally aspirated engines to a maximum of 2,500cc or four-cylinder forced induction engines to a maximum capacity of 1,600cc.
All right, let's go. In third place is a team that has been coming to Finke for many, many years. Let's give it up for the Vissers, Rod and Cody Visser in number 1057. Congratulations for third place. In their Illumi Craft Class 10 buggy from Pearcedale, Victoria, in a total time of 5 hours, 23 minutes and 52 seconds. Congratulations. Got a few Victorians here. Make some noise if you're from Victoria. Oh, okay. No, we love Victorians, unless you're a Pies supporter. And moving on. In second place is another long-time Finke competitor, Chris Sollett, in number 1063. In his Solid Code 2015 buggy from Julia Creek, Queensland, with a total time of 5 hours, 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Well done. Congratulations. And in first place is the team of Paul Tinger and Daniel Kelsey in number 1001. Well done. Let's give them a big round of applause as they make their way up here. They were in their Toyota homemade buggy from Taparoo, South Australia, in a total time of 5 hours, 44 minutes and 4 seconds. Come on up, lads. Oh. Okay. Sorry, guys. Some of these notes have been put together pretty quick. Obviously, it's a huge weekend, so if some of the times are a little bit off, we do apologise. We're doing our best. Let's give them a big collective round of applause, hey? Anything you'd like to say? Maybe correct your time if you'd like.
I just want to say a big thank you to Daniel and my dad for the big effort to get the car ready. We had a bit of an issue at the last race. Also Spitwater Australia and Country Diesel, who've helped us for the last week getting the car ready. Thank you.
Thank you so much, lads. Congratulations again. Let's get a big group photo of them. Oh, nope, the photographer's over here. You can head straight on over to the media wall, guys. Congratulations. Definitely getting to the pointy end, Yoffa. Over to you.
Okay, it's now time for the Class 2 bikes.
Class 2, 451cc and above, 4-stroke.
It's a very quick intro, that. Class 2 bikes. This is the big bore 4-stroke. These fellas are slick. Third place in Class 2 in 4 hours and 6 minutes from all the way, another Western Australian, all the way from Newman in WA, bike number 12, Mitchell Outram. Good on you, Mitch. Well done, mate. Pop over there. That's pretty impressive riding. So he was 12th last year. He was 4th outright this year. That's pretty good going. How many of your mates are over here? Fair few? That's a long way to come. It's great having people from all over the country. Newman's a long way to come from. In second place in Class 2, broke the 4-hour barrier, 3 hours 57 minutes from Dubbo in New South Wales, number 11, Campbell Hall. He looks pretty happy. And our champion in Class 2, pardon me, in a time of 3 hours and 46 minutes from Windsor Downs in New South Wales, obviously number 4, Corey Hammond. Everyone's looking around. Do you want to get a bit of a chant going? Corey, Corey. Come on. I reckon there's a Corey heading this way. Come over here, Corey. Our champion in Class 2, Corey Hammond. Well done, mate. Thank you. You talk in that.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. Do you want to talk first? Do you want to say anything? No? All right. You hold that. It's question time already. You were number 4. You're already pretty good. You know. How was today's run?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Clean air for once, so had a decent gap, so there was no real pressure coming from behind too close, and then just I think doubled that gap, which was good by then.
153 going down, 152 going back. You're pretty happy with that?
Yeah, it was nice. Didn't have to do anything too risky off those blind dunes, so just got off them safe and just rode like I normally do everywhere else.
All right, we're probably going to talk to you a little bit later. I reckon you've probably got something else coming. So I'll let you go with that, and we'll talk to you again a bit later, if that's all right. All right, Corey Hammond and our Class 2 podium finishers, who are, I'll read this out again because he got a bit of a cheer. Third place, Mitchell Outram. That's better. Second place, Campbell Hall. And first place, Corey Hammond. Congratulations to those Class 2. Over this way, fellas. We'll get a class photo of you. Might see a few of you a little bit later. There's some really quick riding there. 2 out of the 3 of them broke 4 hours. I think it's time to welcome Amanda back.
Thanks so much, Hay, and thanks so much for everybody for your attention tonight. Really appreciate how much respect you're showing the riders and drivers tonight. Let's take a look at the screen for some more highlights from a ripper weekend.
Off and racing in the 4-3-4. They start their campaign back to Alice Springs, and it looks pretty strong. He is on one, ladies and gentlemen. Does it in 24.21. Over a minute quicker than the top runners.
Great to see the 1-2-7 machine.
Yeah, great drive down into Finke yesterday, and they've backed it up with an even better one into Alice today. The prologue was really what put them in such a prime position this weekend.
But right now we're talking about Hayden in the 8-1-8 machine.
There we go, Mark Burrows in the 21 machine across the line.
Yeah, feeling pretty good. You know, suffered an injury yesterday, but hopefully we can stay in that top 10 and be safe on the way home is, you know, the main game.
Racing for number 13.
Look at the rocks getting thrown up, and not only when they're under acceleration, but while they're braking, we see rocks getting thrown up.
Far off the start line there. And they would venture back to Alice. Grid number 34. Next on the line will be Tony Hardman, Ashley Fulton, Joseph Black, Dion Naganu, and Darren Hansen.
Well, this might even be a bit more vicious than what we were talking about yesterday with the S-Bend, but the 25 machine there, getting a little bit of a jump off the start. What a great run. Sending it off the finish line jump. Yeah, what an incredible effort by these class of 4 bikes. These little 254 strokes. Off fresh is a Daisy 2, the X32. Pops up as well, that is Lane Burke. Lane just standing up, stretching on. So still moving there.
The 999 coming to the line, the first of our Class 9 competitors, the ladies class, in your Queen of the Desert, Madison Healy.
Yeah, an absolutely fantastic ride there. You love to see that, family and friends getting on board the X32.
Such good footage there. All right, a couple more awards before we do our outrights. This next one is the presentation of Pro Light Buggy class winners.
Pro Light Buggy. Buggies with engines up to 3,500cc naturally aspirated.
With 2 place getters in this class, second place goes to the team of David Hall and Corey Hayworth in the number 134. They were in their Murphy 001 buggy from Nankita, South Australia, with a total time of 4 hours, 59 minutes and 13 seconds. Well done. Hopefully we have movement out there. I can't see a thing with the lights. How are we going, guys? David Hall and Corey Hayworth in second place for this category. Alrighty, we'll go to first place. Let's go to the winners of this category. In first place is the team of John Towers and Bruce Young in the number 127. In their JT Lustrum buggy from Medowie, New South Wales. I hope I'm saying that right. Over an hour in front, in a total time of 3 hours, 41 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's give John and Bruce a big round of applause. Come on up, guys. Well done. Got a trophy with your name on it. Would you like to say a speech first before I ask you some questions? Yeah.
I'll just thank Tumby Time Tyres and more, Steve Corney, Yokohama, Premier Drill and Blast, Ronnie Smith, Race Trans, definitely Kurt and Vicky Johansson for all their help over the years. That's about it.
1, 2. Okay, those Pro Lite buggies are so fun to watch. Tell me, how long have you guys been racing them?
We started in about 91.
In 91 together you've been racing?
Bruce come along a bit later.
And how many Finks have you done now?
6.
6. What keeps you coming back?
I don't know.
A little bit of madness, maybe.
That's about it.
Oh, well done, guys. Enjoy your win tonight, hey?
Right up, thank you.
I love it. A man, a few words. All right, I'm going to throw back to the president, Anthony Offer. Come on up.
All right, thanks, Amanda. It's now time to present the bikes Class 1.
Class 1, 251cc and above, two-stroke.
Class 1 bikes. These times were all really close. 3 riders, all within less than 2 minutes. In third place, in a time of 5 hours and 23 minutes and 11 seconds, from Leanya up in Darwin, bike number 195, William Thurlbeck. Good on you, Will. This has gone down to hundredths of a second. In second place, you must have been chasing second place, were you? He's done you by a spoke. In 5 hours, 23 minutes, 11.9 seconds was this one. In second place, in 5 hours, 23 seconds, 23.4 seconds. Even I'm having trouble working this out. From Miners Rest in Victoria, bike 158, Jason Bridges. Jason would have to be a pretty happy man. Is that? That's not Jason. Where's Jason? Put your hand up, Jason. There he is. I'm still trying to calculate how close these two were, but it was like 7/100ths of a second or something ridiculous. That's an incredibly close finish. Regardless of that, great ride. So these blokes almost rode in together. Did you see each other? No. That's good. They don't feel so bad now. The champion of Class 1 in 5 hours and 21 minutes. He was 2 minutes quicker. From Moree in New South Wales, give it up for 199, Cameron Loader. Here he comes. Good on you, Cameron. Congratulations. Say a few words.
Thank you. I don't really know what I'm doing up here. I'm a bit of a weekend warrior, but these other fellas did a bit of better time than me. But I mean, sick to come out here and win a class. You know, thanks to everyone, all the volunteers that make these things happen. Want to thank my old man, helped me get here. My mum for coming down as well. Loaded CrossFit 2400. Thomas Lee Motorcycles, of course. Jesse Moore for all the advice, and yeah, just thanks for a sick weekend, everyone.
Now, don't go away. Oh, please, congratulate. Now, where do you get to ride in Moree? You hold that one.
Oh, not many places really. Only we got a local motocross track, and that's about it.
I've been to Moree just recently. Got stuck in the floodplain when the road with Newell Highway was cut. It's a fair way to get here. How many times have you been to Finke?
First time.
Just come forward, mate. First time in Finke. He's a class winner. That's a pretty good effort, eh? Did you pre-run the track much?
For a couple of days, maybe did 200 Ks of the track.
What were your initial thoughts when you got out there? Was it like something, was it, oh yeah, this is okay, I'm used to this type of stuff, or was it, what am I doing here?
Yeah, it was, what is this absolute atrocity?
Tell me a bit more about it.
Oh, it just feels like you're just doing whoops as far as you can see, and it just feels like it never ends.
That's pretty much what the track's like. Yeah. Why did you come to Finke? How did you know about it? Who convinced you?
I got a friend, Jesse Moore. He normally does all right here. He's did Don River with him last year, and he said I should come down and do this with him, and then he pulled out on me last minute. So we still made it, but stuff you, Jesse.
So you got down in 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Yep.
You had just a 25-second lead over second place over Jason.
Yep.
How were you feeling after day one? Had you settled into a groove?
Yeah, a bit. Had a bit of an oil issue. My bike almost ran out of oil, so I had to pull off on the side of the track and top her up and keep going. But at the end, the back was a bit sore, but not too bad. Was ready to go again.
And then on the ride back, were you sort of, was there anticipation? You knew you were in front. What were you thinking?
Oh, I knew I had a bit of time, but I was still worried the fellas behind were going to catch me. I just found a bit of a flow, 40 Ks in. That sort of never went away, and come home with it.
Now, where else do you ride around the country? Are you a sort of a weekend guy, or are you a sort of semi-pro, or?
Nah, not semi-pro. Just a bit of a weekend warrior who goes out for club days here and there and does some local events, and that's about it.
Good stuff. Are you coming back next year?
I'll have to wait till the pain goes away first, and then we'll think about it.
Do we want Cameron to come back next year?
Stop it.
Mate, you're coming back next year. Congratulations on your ride.
Thank you very much.
Go over with the other two. We'll get a group photo. They are your Class 1 podium finishers, the open two-stroke. Cameron Loader from Moree, Jason Bridges from Miners Rest, and William Thurlbeck from Leanya. Congratulations to you three. I'll hand back to Amanda.
Thanks so much. All right, thank you and a big congratulations, guys. Very well deserved. Our next presentation is the Pro Buggy class winners.
Pro Buggy. Buggies with engines not exceeding 7,000cc for naturally aspirated petrol engines. 6,000cc for supercharged petrol engines, inclusive of any supercharging, rotary multiplication factors, or 7,200cc for diesel engines, inclusive of any supercharging multiplication factors.
All right, I remember talking to these guys. In third place is the team of Andy Brown and Daniel Hardman in the number 45. Congratulations, lads. In their Illumi Craft Class 1 buggy from Coldstream, Victoria, in a total time of 3 hours, 51 minutes and 58 seconds. Well done. Let's give them another round of applause as they make their way up to the stage. Are they out there? Andy Brown and Daniel Hardman in third place for our Pro Buggy class winners. Can you see anyone? No? They've gone to bed already. That's okay. We're going to jump straight to second place, the team of Jared Percival and Matthew Galash in the number 2 in their Element Prodigy Pro Buggy from Helena Valley, WA. Let's give them a big round of applause as they make their way up here. Jared and Matt. These boys had a total time of 3 hours, 47 minutes and 23 seconds. Well done. And in first place for the Pro Buggies is the team. This guy's had a lot of love on the YouTube comments that I saw. Michael Zacher and Dylan Blake in number 51. Well done. They were in their Jimco W10 champion buggy from Balimba, Queensland, with a total time of 3 hours, 36 minutes and 51 seconds.
After then, we'll do that one next.
Sorry.
And then do that last.
Oh, okay.
Just a quick thank to my sponsors, King Shocks, SP Tools, Ibark Springs, Black Bear Tyres, Method Race Wheels, Baja Designs, BSF, Compact Campfires, Mike Shock Shop. Track was awesome, thanks to the committee, thanks to the volunteers, and thanks to Dylan for a good car.
Mike, just tell us real quick, congratulations, mate. Just tell us really quickly, tell us the road to Finke for you guys.
We were going to race Pooncarie, but we did a motor. So we just got it sorted and came here, and lucky the track was rough because it suited us pretty well. I hope they don't grade it.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Are you going to be back next year, you think?
Yeah, I think we'll come back. I love this race and it's a great event, and thanks to everyone involved.
Well done. Let's give them another big round of applause. Good work, guys. Yeah, you can come over and get a photo of the media wall. Yeah. Well done. We are going to go straight to our outright winners, fastest cars. Great. Okay. in the extreme two-wheel drive. Come on up. Boston, Morgan Horan and Will Haddock from New Zealand in the Geyser Bros Trophy Truck. Day 1 was 1 hour, 48 minutes and 4 seconds. Day 2 was 1 hour, 42 minutes and 2 seconds. Overall, 3 hours, 30 minutes. Well done, lads. Super fast. That was in third position. In second, extreme two-wheel drive, 413, Bo Robinson and Shane Hart from Osborne Park in WA, the Mason Trophy Truck. Day 1 was 1 hour, 41 minutes and 30 seconds. Day 2, 1 hour, 47 minutes and 44 seconds. Overall, 3 hours, 29 minutes and 14 seconds. They out there? Yep, coming. All right, good on you, Bo. And in first spot, the extreme four-wheel drive, number 813, Travis Robinson, Paul Curry from Innaloo, WA. The Mason all-wheel drive trophy truck. Day 1 was 1 hour, 38 minutes and 26 seconds. Day 2, 1 hour, 46 minutes and 9 seconds. And of course, overall 3 hours, 24 minutes and 35 seconds. Let's give them a big collective round of applause as the winners make their way up here. We would love to hear from all of you. If third position, if you'd like to come up and say anything. Boston, do you want to come and say anything, mate? Yeah, good.
Okay. Firstly, I'd just like to thank all the crew for fixing the truck last night. You know, you guys did an awesome job. Ian, Lloyd, Mike, Bill, Jim, everyone. Without you guys, I couldn't be here. Mum and Dad especially. It was awesome, all the event. Congrats on Bo and Trev going 1-2. You must be pretty proud. Anyhow, thank you.
No, obviously I just want to congratulate Trav and Paul. You know, it's been a long time coming for those boys, especially as a team as well. So it's just amazing. I just can't, without getting upset, I can't really say much more than that. It's tough, you know. Paul, you know, my dad, you know, thought of Paul as one of his sons, and it's pretty mad for the three of us to be up here together. So I just, I'm pretty happy about all that. Again, it's just nothing short of amazing to go 1-2. It's obviously never been done before in a car, or the car section, apart from the Smith boys on the bikes. So I don't reckon it's there's a fair chance it probably never happen again. And you know, to have done that, it's a pretty amazing feat. And a lot of people try, you know, long and hard to even just finish this race, let alone win it. And to put us both at the front and just, you know, essentially, you know, just dominate the whole thing all weekend is just a pretty good feeling for us. And you know, pretty good feeling for everyone that helps us out, and just, you know, the following guys have just done a great job, especially for myself and obviously for Trav as well. But just generally speaking, you know, Drew, we've been on and on and on about this all the time, but without you, mate, we wouldn't be here, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me. Azza and Shannon, these days Jimmy and Bretto and Eric all the way from Boston, you know. It's a long trek out here for you, mate, so I appreciate your help. Andy, you know, we love at first sight for you and I, mate, so I appreciate everything you've done for me. Tommy and, Smoothie, for everything you've done for me, mate, and just keeping me, you know, level-headed like you are, so that's been good. You know, obviously, new navigator is Shane, and everyone's been helping you, Harley, and his family. You know, it's been good having you guys in the shed and just keeping everything on track. The Edifice boys and all the Mad Dogs in Trav's crew, obviously, Yoff, they've been running the front show here, so you've been begging for people to come sit up front, so there you go. Obviously, again, I'll say again, Trav and Mum, just everything that's been going on the last few years. It's been a big show, so I love you all. Little Layla and Mimi, I love you both, and it's just been emotional. So, Sammy, Billy, Robbie, and Ray, obviously, you're not here tonight, but I love you all as well, and mate, I just can't say enough, but this is for you, Dad, and I just cannot say enough about Trav and having a clean run. And, as you know, you're always going, next year's going to be breaking some records. We had to get to the end this year, and he'll say the same. But, she's going to be on for young and old next year and from here on in. So thank you very much, everybody.
Fucking finally. I just first of all want to thank all the committee, Yoff and Kelsey, and everyone that, I don't know all your names, but thank you for everything you do. Branford, mad cunt. I just want to thank first and foremost Exact Mining Services or contractors, Dave and Alex Fellows, G&S Transport, Mason Motorsports. They put the truck together and it's obviously was pretty good jigger, so thank you. Mark Conquest for the motor, Joe Gibbs Racing, SD Shocks, Todd and Duncan, Ronnie Schmidt, thanks for the gear ratios and the service with the drivetrain bus, you're a legend. The Costello family from New Crown Station, thanks for the hospitality and looking after all the crew. James, Lynn and Shannon. Eric from Radial Dynamics, cheers Bruss, best power steering I've ever had. North Star Pastoral, Colin Ross for his commentary from Byron Bay. Brent Smoothie for all your bits, Bruss, thank you. Nick, thanks very much, mate. You took a big task on at the last minute and you absolutely executed. Thank you very much. Drew, Bretto and the whole WA Fire Wrecking crew, thanks very much. My mate Brock for not wearing 3/4. That was helpful. Jono for going home early. Mark, and last but not least, my dear buddy, Little H. I just want to thank my beautiful girls, Sammy, Billy Ray and Robbie, Layla and Mimi. My mum for putting up with all the bullshit over the years. Love you, Mum. Thank you. My baby boy, Ray Ray. My big brother for always having my back. Paulie for always being my right-hand Hail Mary man. And last but not least, my dad, the late, great Brian Robinson, for teaching me everything I know. It breaks my heart that you're not here to finally see both your boys win back-to-back Finke Desert Race titles, but I know one thing that he would have done is that what he would have if he was still around, and that's put the prize money up at the Juicy Rump so everyone could have a good night on him. So I love you, Dad, and I miss you, and we'll see you all at the after party. Thank you.
Huge congratulations. Well done. Very well deserved. We're going to go straight now to our outright top 10 cars. Number 10, Mark and Tom Burrows from Burrumbete, Victoria. Number 9, Hayden Bentley and Viv Coe from Port Pirie, South Australia. Number 8 is Roden Bailey and Simon Herman from Pinaroo, South Australia.
I just want to mention I actually love Shane Hutt. I didn't mean to miss him out, but because there's now 2 Shanes in our team, I forgot which one was the one I'm most important. It turns out it's actually Huddy, not you, Elphinstone, so love you, Huddy.
Good on you. All right, number 7 in the outright top 10 cars, Andrew Brown and Andrew Hardman from Coldstream, Victoria. Number 6, Jared Percival and Matthew Galash from Helena Valley, WA. Number 5, John Towers and Bruce Young from Medowie in New South Wales. Number 4, Michael Zacher and Dylan Blake from Balimba, Queensland. Number 3, Boston, Morgan Horan and Will Haddock from Preston's, New South Wales, of course, New Zealand. Number 2, Bo Robinson and Shane Hutt from Osborne Park, WA. And of course, in that first position for the outright top 10 cars was Travis Robinson and Paul Curry from Inaloo, WA. Ladies and gents, your outright top 10 cars winners. Can you please give them a big collective round of applause? They absolutely smoked it over the weekend. Oh yeah, I have a sip. Thanks. Absolute legends. Let's all give them another round of applause. If you're watching live on the live stream right now, this is our outright top 10 cars. Well done, guys. A huge congratulations to all of our incredible winners so far. And how about all of the people we haven't mentioned that just competed in Finke and made it there and back? Let's give them a big round of applause. Obviously, giving out awards like this is so amazing and so important, but we also have to remember that a lot of you out there just really wanted to make it there and back. You ticked a massive bucket list item off, and you should be so proud of yourselves. If you didn't get there and back, I hope you're going to join us next year for the 50th. Alrighty, just about to throw back over to Yoffa. I think that's it for me for the categories. Thank you so much for having me, guys. And yeah, I'd love to come back next year, so thank you. Over to Yoffa for the last of the awards.
Okay, thanks, Amanda. All right. This is the outright bike winners, following on from the outright cars, the moto division. Can everybody hear me up the back? I can certainly hear you all talking. All right. This is the outright presentation for bikes. In third place this year in the bikes outright, we've had him up here already. He went down in 1 hour 58. He came back in 2:01, had a tumble, finished in 4 hours flat. It is bike number 4 in class 5, bike number 8, Brodie Waters. Good on you, Brodie. I reckon Brodie wants to hurry up and sit down, so I might just have a word to him now. Come over here, Brodie. Sorry, mate. Righto. Do you want to hold that one, or would you rather that one?
I'm easy.
Righto, mate. It's all yours. Third outright.
Just once again, I'd just like to thank everyone that's helped me throughout the year, from all my sponsors, from Honda Australia, Yariv, with Froth, OBR crew, they've been awesome. Alpoint Star, Thor, Michelin, Acropovic Exhaust, IMS Fuel Tanks. Without all these guys, Module Designs, Rowan, he come and he always dedicates the week and a half time off work and helps with everything that we need up at Finke. And with organising everything. Stewie from SDE, he's always got my back and always helps me out with whatever he can. Yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone again, and good job to all the other boys.
Congratulations to Brodie Waters, who is third outright this year in 4 hours flat. Stay up there, Brodie. In second place in the bikes. Went down in 1:55, came back in 1 hour and 58. It is bike number 11, Campbell Hall. Hawley. Oh, he's here. Right. All yours, mate.
Big shout out to Mum and Dad. You know, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be here. And Dad for coming up, helped me pre-run. And Horse Transport Repairs, Dubbo City Motorcycles, Real Lusty, and just everyone else. Hemo let me pre-run with him. He's awesome. He's the man now. And just everyone else who helps out. All the boys at the fuel stop, they were unbelievable out there. It was good. Thank you.
Don't go away. I thought he was about to say he was going to shout all the boys at the bar. Now, you're pretty chuffed, aren't you?
Yeah, that was
I'll give you this one.
You talking to that one?
Tell me about it. How was it?
Nah, it was awesome.
Yeah? Yeah?
It was awesome.
Righto, that's good. Can you tell me a bit more about it? You know, how was the rundown?
No, run was smooth, got a couple positions, you know, didn't do anything too silly and enjoyed it.
Came back a little bit quicker. Did you knew who you were chasing?
Yeah, I knew I was chasing. I didn't do anything silly though. Didn't try to throw it away, but
no,
it was good.
Really good run. Good on you. That is our second place outright in the bikes, Campbell Hall. And our bike champion for 2025, 3 hours 46 and 30. He went down in a minute. He went down in 1 hour 53. Came back in 1 hour 52. Really clean. 3 hours 46 overall. Our 2025 bike champion, bike number 4, who will carry number 1 next year, Corey Hammond. Corey. He's wanting to hear the chant. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Big trophy there. Would you prefer which one? Okay.
First of all, I just want to thank my parents who have backed me since day one. We've come a long way, so to think this is my 5th year, and in my first go we got 40th, and to think we're here now with the wins, pretty cool. GDR suspension, Greenie, thank you for all your hard work over the years. All your knowledge, and the bike just gets better and better every year, so thank you. Nick Reuter and Alex for giving me a shed to work out of the last few years, and everything else you do for me, thank you. The Costellos for feeding us and giving us somewhere to stay last night, and all the other locals and my personal sponsors who have backed me. Yeah, thank you. So my old boy who's been up here pre-running every year, driving the ute, it's tough having someone give up their own time and take time off work and be down there for you. So we've had some tough days down there, but it's all worth it. So thank you.
Just stay there. You mentioned some very well-known local people. Reutz, Nick Reuter, Alex, Costello's down the track. Greenie set your suspension, 4-time winner. How many times did you say you'd ridden this event? You hold that one.
5.
5. That's a pretty good return.
Yeah, I just believe if you don't need a big crew of people around you like some of these other setups, if you got the right people, you can make some pretty good things happen.
1 hour 53 yesterday. You got down there pretty clean. How did you feel when you arrived?
Pretty good. Just put the pressure on Callum all the way to the 160 and then past him. I think he was crooks. He dropped back. Don't actually know what happened there. And then, had a good gap coming home today. So just done my thing.
So you're leading overnight, first time. What was going through your mind? What were your pit crew telling you? What were you thinking? Were you trying to get it out of your mind that I'm in front, or tell me what happened last night?
Well, I've never even led a club day in my life, let alone biggest desert race in Australia. So it was all new to me, but just same goal today. Just wanted to get into town safely and ride the best I could.
Times are really consistent. Now there was a bit of entertainment down in Finke last night. We could see the fireworks on our feed. Were you able to sleep last night, or were you apprehensive, or?
We were about 30 k's out of Finke, so it was nice and quiet down there.
You stayed at New Crown?
Yeah, it was very good down there.
Yeah, no, that's good. Well, what's next? What's next for you? As in, I know you'll come back next year, but what's the next race for you? What's your future?
Got Hatter in a few weeks, still work full time, so can't commit to too much, especially with what we spend up here. So Hatter in a few weeks, try and back up a good result there and just keep chipping away and hopefully get some more support for next year.
So next year you'll be back probably with a whole lot of mates. Where's home for you?
Sydney, Hawkesbury.
Hawkesbury in Sydney, righto. It's a fair way from a lot of motorbike riders in Hawkesbury, I imagine. Is your family up here?
Yeah, my mum and girlfriend, it's the first one they come up for, so pretty good one.
How good's that, Mum? First time, first win. I imagine every single person you've known will want a ticket with you next year.
Yeah, that's it. It's crazy how the world works. My phone's been blowing up all afternoon, but I just remember the people that have been there since day one, so that's all that matters. And big shout out to Kent as well. He's been spinning spanners all week for me, so he was working on the bike till late last night. So even stuff like that, people at the fuel stops that take time off their daily jobs to come up. It's a team effort, and it's the stuff people don't see.
How many are in your team, just to finish off? How many have you got in your group up here that has been either at the start, the finish, or in between? What is your team number?
I'd probably say around the 20 mark. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so that's it, yeah. Pretty happy with what we've achieved.
Good stuff. All right. Thanks. Please congratulate Corey Hammond, our King of the Desert for 2025. Along with our second place getter, Campbell Hall, and in third place, Brodie Waters. That is our podium for 2025 for the bikes. Just stay up there, fellas. Whilst you're up here, we'll keep you here. I'm now going to read out the top 30. This is where it gets crowded. So all the top, turn that off. Top 30 riders get a number plate each, and this is the number they will carry next year. So I will read through them from number 30, and if they could each come up here, we'll get a 30-to-1 photo. In 30th position, now some of these mightn't have won a class trophy, so you haven't heard these names yet. The rider who will carry the 30th plate next year, number 30, from Class 2 this year is Brock Parker. Plate 29, Kyle Turparunen. Apologies for any mispronunciation. Plate 28 will be Zayden Olsen. Plate 27 will be Ethan Kinehus. Plate number 26 will be Alan Graham. Plate number 25 will be Tate Prime. Plate number 24 will be Clayton Baguki. Sorry. On you, Clayton. Plate number 23, Reese Stevens. Plate number 22, Eddie Gibson. What's your name? Clayton 24. Did I say 22, Eddie Gibson? I did. Good on you, Eddie. I've said you again. Plate number 21, Jesse Ryan. Plate number 20 will be Blair Outram. Pretty pumped. Plate number 19, Bjorn Cardenas. Plate number 18, Jet Hicks. Jet's crew are going off. Well done, Jet. 18. Plate 17, Thomas Kruger. Plate 16, Jackson Verstegen. Plate 15, this is the class 3, Liam Dinage. Plate 14. Some of these guys have made some real inroads into last year's positions. Plate 14 next year was 24 this year. 14 next year is Josh Harris. And plate 13 next year, who was actually 30th outright last year, Thomas Livesay. Good on you, Tom. Plate number 12, Austin Shaw from Alice. Plate number 11. He's gone from 20 to 11. Jimmy Heenan. Plate number 10 has gone from 21 last year to 10 this year. Jake Cobbin. Well done, Jake. Plate number 9, Will Ashby. Plate number 8, he was 16 this year. He'll be number 8 next year. Ray Cole. On you, Ray. Go, Ray. Go, Ray, or go home. The rider carrying plate 7 next. The rider carrying plate 7 next year has jumped up 12 places. That was this year's number 19. He's riding 7 next year. Levi Stevens. Plate number 6 in 2026. He rode number 13 this year. Tyler Radford. Plate number 5 next year. Cody Stevens. Plate number 4, he was 12th last year. He rode with plate number 12 this year. They've got to be related. Number 4 next year, Mitchell Outram. Are these two brothers? Cousins? Brothers? Cousins and brothers? Cousins it is. Cousins. Glad we've clarified that. Plate number 3 next year, he did carry number 8 into this year, Brodie Waters. And number 2, the one wearing the number 2 on their front plate next year, who has come from 11th this year, Campbell Hall. And there's only one left. It's our King of the Desert this year. He just missed a podium last year. He will carry the number 1 plate next year, Corey Hammond. Who are we missing? Anyone? 30. Righto, we might have to squeeze in a bit, you fellas, because you don't look at me, look out there. Can you just hold your plate up over there? Up. Yep. Number 20, good on you. Up. Knock the bloke next to you. Tell him to... There's a pretty crack field. That's a great result. That is this year's top 30 riders. So 1, 2, 3 on each photos. 1, 2, 3. You right there? Yeah, sure. Congratulations, fellas. That's a really good, well done. That's our top 30 bike riders for next year. Just getting some photos from the outright fellas are getting some photos. We're done. Okay, that just about concludes presentation tonight. Congratulations to all the winners, all the podium finishers, all of those that competed, and thank you to all of those watching at home. If any of you wanted to watch this back, this will be back on YouTube on our website. Thanks to thanks to Tab for sponsoring presentation night. We look forward to seeing you all back here next year for the 50th anniversary Tatts Finke Desert Race. Thank you.